Hello, Internet. My name is Ray, and I've been doing parkour for quite some time, but I've never advanced my skill set beyond the intermediate level. So, what I hope to do with my YouTube channel now is to promote parkour for anybody and everybody that's willing to give it a shot. Because, in my personal opinion, I think that parkour is a holistic means of reclaiming what it means to be human in the first place. Modern infrastructure requires that many people work a job that kind of promotes a sedentary lifestyle. What I mean to say is that most occupations in the modern world require that people sit down or stay in one place for long periods of time. Most people don't realize that they can actually move around in more than just a couple of ways in their everyday life. Anybody can do parkour. In the early 20th century, Georges Hébert, a French naval officer, was also the author of a book titled La Méthode Naturelle. Georges Hébert wanted to emphasize natural movement and practical skills. He accomplished this in this book by observing the natural movements of indigenous peoples and animals in their natural environments. So I would like to promote efficiency, adaptability, and functional fitness using parkour. If you're already a person that likes to hit the gym every day, then that's great. You've already got a really strong foundation. Now, you can take all that muscle and turn it into something a little bit more functional. Anybody that finds my channel, I hope will be able to see that these skill sets are not out of their reach. You can get stronger through parkour. And if you already have a foundation that you'd like to build upon, parkour is the best way to improve your adaptability in any situation. Just the other day, my mouth literally made so much peanut butter and mushrooms. I had a sip of coffee. Right after that, I did some push-ups, took a shit, brushed my teeth, and then I was out the door to go train some thief vaults first hands. As much as I love standing around in the kitchen, let me take this camera outside and we'll get going.
David Bell is known as the founder of parkour. He is actually the man who coined the term parkour back in the 90s, following his work with the Yamakasi. The defining philosophies of parkour originally indicated that it was a martial art, aiming to allow a practitioner the use of mind and body in order to overcome obstacles quickly and efficiently to make it from points A to B as effectively as possible. These days, it's less about speed and more about a smooth amount of flow, and it's become an art form of sorts, allowing people to explore the use of their own body mechanics in order to create something a little bit other than a means of escape. It looks like it's time for me to show you how to do a break fall, or the land roll, the drop roll, the save your ass, whatever you want to call it. The best way to build a foundation for yourself when it comes to parkour is to learn how to fall. Now, I don't mean falling flat on your face, although it can happen. So you want to be safe, which is exactly why I want to teach you this particular skill. Whenever you think you might be dropping from anything that I've been taught is a little bit taller than yourself. What you want to do is take your dominant hand and grab the ankle of the leg on that same side. Then you're going to drop your chin to your chest, and you're going to try to roll over the shoulder / mostly arm of that dominant hand. And you can do this starting out as slow as you need to in order to learn it, until you're comfortable enough to do it from a standing position. You can also splay your legs slightly. That way it'll help give you some push with the back foot. And place your non-dominant hand on the ground. Movies and television will have you thinking that parkour is a sport that's all about extreme dynamic movements with no regard for safety, when, in fact, this kind of sport promotes the opposite. This actually encourages people to use their body to move safely and effectively. Another factor that you might want to look out for in hopes of avoiding injury is by rolling over a muscle known as the PSISS. As soon as you roll over that muscle, you're going to feel it about right there on your back. Using a crane jump effectively will help you catch onto a ledge and drop backwards without going over forward unless you want to. In fact, it can actually help you build momentum before you learn how to do stride jumps, with the added benefit of stopping if you must. Now, for those of you who weren't inspired by that display of peak physical fitness, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that shit one more time in slow motion. This is called a reverse vault, and it's actually one of my favorite methods, one of my favorite tricks in parkour. I'm kind of cheeky, so I'm going to put all three of these tricks together for you in order to see what you can do once you've learned them. The first neckbeard to tell you that as humans, we are all vastly more capable than sitting behind a computer screen or a game console rotting away. And for some of you, it might actually in fact be those video games that inspire you to try to do some of this out here that I've shown you today. Keep in mind, basic nutrition and everyday exercise will help you avoid the extra pouch of gut fat. We had so much fun on our hiking trip yesterday that I'm actually coming back out here in order to get a couple of clips out here at the Seven Bridges once more. Gonna go ahead and look for some nice spots. I can already see a couple of pre's I want to try now. A pre, sometimes known as a precision jump, is basically just any kind of jump where you go stationary from point A to B. When you're doing a precision jump, you don't want to bend your knees too much, because then you kind of kill the momentum before you even make the jump. course, you should always want to do your freeze to something you can get back from. I don't always think of every single aspect of a trick when I'm recording, so I may have to add additional key details to every movement I make eventually. Let's go look for some more stuff to try. This is a neat little spot right outside of the visitor center, and I kind of wanted to just take a minute to enjoy the beautiful view and bask in the glory of nature, you know what I mean? So this is actually the Starsmore Nature Center. It's in North Cheyenne Canyon Park. I kind of botched the name the last time that I was here with my girlfriend. Can you see the squirrel? He's super camouflaged right there. He just took off. Look at this squirrel. Where are you going, pal? You taking off? Okay, have fun. I found this nest right here. I don't know what kind of bird that belongs to though.